It's rolling. Good day, everybody. Welcome to EasyTech Academy. EasyTech Academy is an edtech platform where aspiring data professionals can actually learn data analysis skill. But the world is evolving. AI is making so many of us scared. Should we learn AI? Should we wait until AI replaces us? How can we make repetitive tasks easier, faster? That's why we are here tonight, to learn AI and automation. And it's a beautiful announcement to make that EasyTech is introducing a new course. And the course is AI and automation. AI and automation. And we are here to learn tonight. We want to learn together. I want to make this section 100% practical so that everybody gets to go back with something meaningful. Yes. Let's start with the keyword. What is AI? The truth is, I know some of you have been hearing AI, and we struggle. We don't even know like the full meaning of AI. Of course, AI is an artificial intelligence. AI is what? Artificial intelligence. Of course, we have human intelligence. Let me explain. Please, I'll be very, very practical in everything I do today. I'm not rushing anybody, but please stay calm and you're going to enjoy it. And I've told you already, we only have 1 hour to spend today, so I'm not taking your time. Good. And I'm going to be as basic as possible. And also, I'm going to be asking questions. And I will also love you to also interact, right? Good. Now, what is AI? Artificial intelligence. But let me just give a story. Look at yourself. You went to primary school. You went to secondary school. You went to university. To do what? To acquire knowledge. You studied statistics in school. You studied mathematics. You studied chemistry. You studied engineering. Whichever course, you studied the course. Now, after studying, you got a job. Let's say as a data analyst. You got a job, let's say as a software developer. After you gathered the knowledge, the skill, you got a job, let's say as an engineer. And what do? The knowledge you have acquired, you were what? You are using it. You are displaying it. And then, oh, Mr. Shegun is very, very, very intelligent. Oh, Miss Success is very, very intelligent. Oh, Miss Charity, she's very, very intelligent. How? She's very, very intelligent because of the knowledge she has. The knowledge she has acquired in the last 5, 10, 15 years, depending on the number of years she spent in university. But this is it's still limited. After completing your bachelor's degree or your first degree, Mr. or Mrs. Success will be like, I want to acquire master's. And then she go again for 1.5 years or 2 years, acquire that master's knowledge. And then she start working again. And then maybe she wants more knowledge. She go back to university again, maybe to do a PhD again, or to acquire professional certificate. Come back again to do what? Now, I'm just trying to explain that these are all what? Human intelligence. But now, all this intelligence we are accumulating in university, can we put it into something? Can we store it into something? Yes, we can. And that is where artificial what? Intelligence now comes in place. If you are following me, please drop an emoji. If you are loving this, the way I'm dicing it, give me an emoji. Thank you so much, Mr. Gabriel. Good. Now, can you see? Artificial now comes in place. All the knowledge you are acquiring. Now, look at something. I'm going somewhere. Let's say I went to university and I studied engineering. If I ask you, will I be able to do anything in the health sector? No. Because all the knowledge I acquire is in what? Is in engineering. But anything about pharmacy, anything about medicine and surgery, I will not be able to do it. This is telling us that human intelligence is what? Limited. But we have a system, and that is where artificial intelligence comes in place, that can store all engineering concepts, all medicine subjects, all science subjects, all architect subjects, all the courses. Everything would then be inside our system. And then if you need anything on mathematics, just go there, you can extract it. If you need anything on chemistry, go there, you can extract it. If you need anything about physics, need anything about geography, need anything about, just name it, medicine and surgery, chemistry, mention it. You can do what? You can pull it. Who can tell me an example of AI? Just mention any example of AI. I want to see your response from what I just said now. Just drop it on the call message. Just drop it. Just drop it. I want to just, I want to be in the chat. Go chat GPT. Yes. All the knowledge. Cloud. Thank you so much. All the knowledge is now in what? It's now in the system. So I don't need to go through the stress of being limited. Now we are what? We are limitless. Are you there? Good. Now let me now give you a more robust. Thank you so much. I love that perplexity. We have a lot. Yes, so good. Now, AI is a field of computer science that focuses on creating machines, softwares that can perform tasks that normally requires human intelligence. In fact, let me just tell you something. The way I teach, see, I used to be a data analysis instructor. But when AI came in place, I've been using AI to teach in class. I will tell my students, everybody go online. You can go to Google, you can go to Gemini, you can go to ChatGPT, you can go to Perplexity, whichever AI tool you want to use. In fact, if you don't even have, you can even use your Meta on your WhatsApp. Yes, you can ask questions from Meta. Right? That's the way I teach. In fact, I'm going to do the same thing tonight. There's no shame here. AI is, we are not intelligent up to AI. That's the truth. Nobody here will say I'm intelligent up to what? No. AI knows it better. All you have to do is tweak it, direct it to suit what you want. So now, look at what I'm explaining in class. This is my ChatGPT, and I'm saying what is AI, and this AI is telling me what is a field of computer science that focus on what? Creating machines or softwares that can perform tasks that normally requires what? Human knowledge. Normally requires what? Human ability, human intelligence.
Trading. Me aga trading.
Should I remove you? What should I
Trading
do?
mining.
Okay, let me mute everybody. I don't want that. Let me mute everybody so I can mute everybody so we can enjoy the class. So for question and answer, I'm going to be here to answer your question. Good. How do you see? Good. Number one, these abilities include what? Learning from data. That's machine learning. You are learning from machine. Number two, understanding language, NLP, natural language processing. Recognizing objects. Now, these are all what artificial intelligence actually includes. Are you there? This is what artificial intelligence includes. Good. And so on and so forth. An example I've asked you and you've answered my question is what? ChatGPT. It understands text and answers questions. In fact, let me dive it this way. AI is also divided into two. For a layman, we have the generative AI. We also have the agentic AI. Don't worry, I'm going to break it. We are here tonight. What is generative AI? Generative AI is when you ask question and then it gives you answer. That's generative. An example is your ChatGPT. When you go to ChatGPT, you do what? You ask question. ChatGPT gives you the answer. It's an example of what? Generative AI. Or you tell ChatGPT, please help me create this image. And ChatGPT helps you to create that exact image. That's a what? It's another example of what? Generative AI. That's all. And of course, there's more. Recommendation system on Netflix, on Amazon. I don't need to say much on it. Look at your Facebook. Look at your Instagram. Look at your LinkedIn. If you love watching movie, if you watch the first movie, don't worry. Facebook or Instagram or TikTok recommend that same, do something, we call it similarity index. Look for something similar to what you just watched and do what? I recommend the same for you. If you love watching movie, if you love watching Nollywood, that system keeps recommending. Are you the one doing those things? No. AI is the one, right? they invoke AI to perform these tasks for us. Now, we break this concept and I've given you an example. So for now, anybody gets to ask you, what is AI? Very simple. Now, let me ask the class now. If I ask you in your own understanding, what is AI? Please make it very short, simple, and straightforward. So I'm expecting your answer. Just drop it on the in-call message because I don't want this part to be noisy. In your own terms, what is AI? What is AI? What is AI? Nobody is responding. We are more. Let me see your response. Where are your responses? I'm waiting for your responses, please. What is AI? Good. It helps to achieve your task easily. No, Miss Stella, this definition is too weak. I don't know, but it's too weak. It's too weak. What is AI? What is artificial intelligence? I'm still waiting. Hey. Hello. Okay, AI is an automated. No, Mr. Achiever, no. AI is not an automated tool which is designed to ease tasks. No, I will not agree. I will not completely agree. Like, just define AI, like just AI itself. AI, what is AI? AI making exactly good. I love this, Mr. Michael. AI is making a computer think like human, perform tasks like human. Perfect. The branch of science that takes decision autonomously. Good. AI is done. AI is the branch of computer science and development of the skill. I love this, Mr. or Mrs. Quadri. I love your definition. Yes, I love your definition. It's a branch of computer science with development of a system that mimic. I love this definition. Please, I love this definition. I so much love Mr. Quadri's definition, and it resonates well with this concept. Thank you so much, Mr. Quadri. This really shows you are following us. Good. Now we've established this fact: mimicking machine to act, to think, to behave like human. Now let's move to the next part of it, which is what? What is automation? What is what? Automation. Can you see? I'm using ChatGPT to teach the class. Good. Automation is the process of making a system or process run automatically without human intervention. It can be simple or complex and does not really involves intelligence. Let me break this into chunks from the word automation. In fact, this word automation is divided into different parts. We have system automation. We have, I was reading about it. We have like different automation. We have CRM automation. We have AI automation. We have business automation. We have different things you can automate. From the word, to automate something, to allow something to flow, to allow something to go, to allow something to work without really getting involved into it. Are you there? Good. That's automation. Now, what are examples of automation? I'm going to say just a few, and then I'm also going to leave it to you to also answer me. Now, let's say, for example, now, just a simplest one of the simplest automation we can hardly carry out. And we're going to be carrying this out practically. Maybe not today. Now, I believe everybody on this call knows Google Form. Google Form, right? Good. Google Form is where you can actually fill in your data. You can use it as data entry, use it to fill data. We use it to collect information. You have seen it before. Good. And now you have a Google Form. Let's say maybe you want to register with EasyTech. You want to learn automation for the next 2 months, and then you fill your form. Now, after filling your form, immediately you receive an email. You fill the form, and after filling the form, immediately you got an email like, oh, thank you so much, Mr. Richard. We have accepted your information. We have received your information. Kindly join the group using this WhatsApp link, or kindly book an appointment using this link. Now, when you fill the form, you don't need to wait before somebody now come in, or somebody now reach out to you, or somebody now manually have to say no. automatically, right? Automatically in a sequential order. The task is being achieved for you. That's automation. That's automation, right? And of course, we also have other automation we can actually carry out. And that's why we are having this class. But now let me ask you again. But this the approach, I want to bring it to you. Now look at a task that you are doing manually. In fact, I would love to unmute. Let me just allow you to unmute your mic and then say it here. Now look at a task. Can be in your office, can be in your church, can be in your business. A task that you are doing manually. January you did it. February that same thing you are doing February. April the same thing you do. March till this November. Please, I would love you to identify those things. Identify those tasks that are doing manually, repetitively, right? And then look at, and then I would love you to speak, and then we'll now discuss together as team and look at how to automate these tasks for you. Now, who wants to tell us? Who wants to tell us? Okay, before I allow you to speak, you need to raise your hand. And let me give another task. Let me say, for example, now you are a social media manager. Are you there? Social media manager. Who are social media manager? Because of those who are not familiar with this. Social media are people that post content on either Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. They manage social media platforms. They respond to messages on social media handles, right? Good. So we have people who are called social media manager. What do they do every day? They will go online. They will get content, maybe latest contents, update, and all those things. They will edit the content, right? And then they will now post on Facebook manually. They will post on Instagram manually. They will post on LinkedIn manually. The following day again, the same thing again they will do. Get the content, edit the content, post the content manually. When there's a message on Facebook, she goes there. When there's a message, it goes there. She do everything. That's an example. Can we automate it? The answer is yes. Can we automate it? That is why we are here tonight. It's a repetitive task. We can automate it. We can create an automation that we go online, check for the latest content, draft it, and do what? And send it automatically to these different social media platforms. Automation. Now, before I go deeper, let me ask questions now. So who wants to tell us what is that task that you have been doing from January till now, that you are doing over and over? You are doing it manually. Okay, let me take, I don't know, Mr. or Mrs. Muhammad. Please, you can unmute your mic and speak.
Okay, good evening. Am I the one given the opportunity?
Yes, your hand is raised, yes.
Thank you very much, EasyTech.
You're welcome.
This particular task, I think, is on immunization. So I work in cold chain where health facilities do come to collect vaccine virtually every day. So they will come with the list of the antigen they want. Then we will give them record it that is so health facility came and collected so number of vaccines, so number of vaccines, so number of vaccine. At the end of the week, we will have to sum up everything, then give inventory.
Okay, I don't know. We can no longer hear you. Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Mohammed. Can you see doing same tasks every day? Can we create systems that automate this task? Mr. Mohammed, the answer is yes. We can look into this and create some systems that do what? That can respond to this. Now, let me just ship in this. Somebody reached out to me a few weeks ago and said, hello, Israel. Every day when we have numbers of new students, new clients, new customers, our customer service support, we have to call them. Hello, good morning, this and this. How many do you want to buy? When do you want to go? How many this and this? The customer sales rep respond to them manually. And the person contacted me and said, hello, Israel, can we create an AI voice agent? Automatically, as they're submitting their forms, as they're registering their interest, the AI system calls them. Hello, Mr. Mohammed, how are you today? We saw you have interest in taking our products. When would you love to buy? Would you love to buy? What's the size? This and this. All this conversation will be handled by AI. And if there's any question the AI cannot answer, the AI will now forward the number to do what? To somebody. Now, if I ask you, do I need to have 500 staff? 500 customer support? Do I need to hire? And it's also very, very easy for me to scale. This is what you can do with AI automation. I see repetitive tasks, customer support, and every day they are calling. You too, you can imagine for those of us in Nigeria, let's say you're having issues with your bank or with your, it takes time. But today we have customer chatbots. You can relate, you can ask your question, you can say, I forgot my PIN. Customer chatbot will respond to you as if you are chatting with woman. Also, the AI voice agent also does its own part. But I still want us to dig deep. I want more hands. Okay, Mr. Quadri. Mr. Quadri, I would love to hear from you. So please, do you want to tell us what are these tasks that have been doing from January? You do the same tasks, you are doing it every day. And let's look at how to automate these tasks. Hey, nobody is speaking. Please, let's speak. Please, let's speak. We have a lot to go. We have a lot to cover. I want us to identify those tasks we do over and over and over and over daily. And let's look at how to automate these tasks. Okay, Mr. or Mrs. I wish we Mrs. Tumishi. Ms. Tumishi Ajayi, you can unmute your mic and then go ahead. Yeah.
Hello, good evening.
Yes,
So
good evening.
I work at the fashion brand, and every day we always have to do a daily report consisting of all of the things we had sold and also the prices for them and just like an overall total. So we also need to go back and also do it in the QuickBooks as well. So we do it manually and also like on a computer, but we always have to do it like every single day.
Thank you so much, Ms. Tumishi. If I get to your company, I don't know how many staff will be laid off. Sorry to say, but we just need to be honest, right? I don't know the number of staff that will be laid off. Why? I'm going to come up with a automation. In fact, the way I'm going to design it, as the responses are coming in, I'll just ask maybe the manager or the supervisor who is supervising me. I will ask him, sir, when do you love to see your reports? Is it every Friday, every Tuesday? Is it in the morning? What time? I'm going to write some automation. Automatically, as the information is coming, he's receiving it in his or her email. I can even make it to be in form of PDF. I can make it to be in form of PowerPoint. Just name it. Automation can actually settle it. Ms. Tumishi, you're welcome. And here is where you can learn automation, making your work easier, faster. Instead of focusing on repetitive tasks, you focus on what? Growth. Focusing on what? Profitability. Okay, let me take two more and then we can dive deep. All right, let me take Achiever. Achiever, I'd love to hear from you, sir. Achiever, yes.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Okay, thank you very much for this opportunity. I really appreciate it. So my own goes this way. I run a social media handle where I make daily posts. Let me call it content, but in form of post. Though I use ChatGPT to write my daily post, but after writing, I will now have to manually edit it, make some corrections because when after writing with ChatGPT, it will be obvious that it's written by AI. So I have to make some editing to make it look human. Then after that, I will manually have to post across all the social media handles like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and the rest. So that's what I do on a daily basis.
Can you imagine? Yeah, can you imagine? Can you imagine doing that every day? Yes, doing that every day. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I don't know how many times you post. I don't know how many accounts you handle. I don't know how many brands you work with. You'll be stalked. You'll be tired. We can help you with that automatically. Instead of even you to pre-feed, AI can also help you pre-feed. And then you can just click on this and automatically send for you to all the platforms. To all the platforms. Yes, AI can actually help you do this. In fact, let me also come with another direction. I don't know, maybe also create newsletters. Maybe maybe at the end of the month or end of the week. I don't know how you do yours. AI can create newsletters and send it and customize it and send it to their emails. Yes. And in fact, what I want to say, you can do some of this automation free of charge. Some platform might cost you, yes, but some other platforms you do it how free of charge, like 100% free. You don't need to pay a dime. Don't worry, that's why we're here together now. We're going to learn all these things together. Let me take the final one, and then we can dive deep into what we have. Mr. I don't know, Mr. or Mrs. Mohammed. Mr. or Mrs. Mohammed, I would love to hear from you. Yes. What is that task you automate? Sorry, you do manually, daily. You've been doing it from January to maybe today. Mr. or Mrs. Mohammed. Yeah. Your mic, sorry, your hand is raised, your mic is muted. Is it Hashim now or Hisham? Hisham, Mr. Hisham.
Yes, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, you can be heard.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your hands-on. I really appreciate for your kind support. My question is that generating a report, as I am working with a software testing, for quality assurance. So how can I work with like generating, a report for, a defect, bugs, bugs and documentation in software testing, especially we are using like Excel reporting, errors and bugs documentation like that. Like reporting in this matter we are now into.
I don't know. I'm struggling to hear you. I will hear you. I will no longer hear you. I don't know. Mr. Hisham, I'm struggling to hear you clearly. But for what you said, you do more of reporting, checking defects and all those things, do reporting. Yes, AI can actually clear this. In fact, let me come up this way. There is nothing AI cannot help you achieve. AI and automation, there's almost nothing it cannot help you achieve. Are you there? In the tech
Okay.
ecosystem, almost nothing. Yeah. So all you have to do is identify the problem, and we are going somewhere. What I'm doing now, I'm trying to open our eyes to the problems, to the challenges, to what we do manually, so that when we now start automation, we will be enjoying it, right? Good. So this one just like an eye opener. Let's understand where we are going. The journey is far, idea, but I need to carry everybody along, right? Good. And I believe you're enjoying it. Now let's take some move. What is now AI automation? We have it here. AI automation is an automation powered by artificial intelligence. This is when AI is used, automated, process matter, adaptive, and capable of handling tasks that normally require human effort. From the way I've just explained, that is AI automation. When you have a system that handles this matter, in fact, human can make errors, but it's not like computer cannot make error. But the truth remains that the errors computer make is minimal compared to the one we make. And that's the honest truth. Yeah. That's the honest truth. Yeah. Good. So idea, good. So what are the key ideas? Regular automation follows predefined rules. AI automation can learn. Yes, learn faster, adapt, scale, and also make database decision. And of course, we have some examples here. Good. Examples of AI automation. We have customer chatbots. Are you there? Yes, you can create customer chatbots and then integrate it into your website. So people are not confused. You don't need to be awake. You don't need to be online. You don't need to stress your community manager or your customer support. The AI will be there to respond to their questions. You just need to ask, so how do I register? How do I make payments? How do I do this? How do I do that? If you come to EasyTech and you say you want to make payment, and when you mention pay, the next thing you get to see is our account number. Yes, we've automated it. So if I'm sleeping and I say you want to register for the course, automatically you see the information. I don't need to be there. Everything's automated through our WhatsApp. Are you there? But we are here to learn. Don't let me bore you too much. Good. So customer chatbots, we have AI tools that automatically analyze financial data and generate insights. In fact, let me tell you the one I did a few weeks ago. Look at your bank. Your bank sends you reports once in a month, and that's the end of the month. Yes or yes? Yes. But me, I can create weekly reports. I can create daily reports. I can create bi-weekly reports. I can create 6-month reports. All I just do is I'm going to create an AI system that will check all the emails, the credit alerts, the debit alerts. Automatically log it to my Google Sheet. Automatically generate the insights in my what? To my mail. I can make it to be in form of PDFs. I can make it. Just think about it. I can send it to thousands and thousands of people without stress. Without stress. Just tell me what you want. It is endless. It is endless, right? It is endless. Automated email campaign that adopt content based on user behavior. These are like small tasks we can actually do. So let's go back to our slide. Don't mind me. Let's go back to our slide now. Are we ready? Yes, good. We are still in module 1. Don't mind me. What is automation? We've covered that. Why do we need automation? Now let me ask you. Some of you have shared your challenge with us. You shared what you have been doing every day. Now, if I ask you, why do we need automation? Please drop it on the chat box. Please drop it on the chat box. Why do we need automation? Let's drop it. I want to hear from you first. I want to hear from you first. Why do we need automation? Let me read. It gives us our time back. I love this. It saves time. See, the time. It saves time, cost, scalability, avoid repetitive tasks. Thank you so much. I'm enjoying this section. Yes, when you put AI into place, it minimize. Thank you so much, Mr. Alex. I love this. It minimize human error. It reduce human error. It makes work easier, faster, and saves costs. Please, what else do we need? Like, I don't know, like, what else do we need? What do you need for your business? Now, the truth is, the world is changing, and that's the honest truth. We need to adapt this. Let's say, for example, now, I don't know, maybe I've been hearing about faceless videos. Maybe I've been seeing some videos, children videos, that you don't need a producer, you don't need camera, you don't need anything. Just write your script, ingest it into AI. AI will create faceless videos for you. All you have to do is what? Post. And people are making a lot of money for themselves. It is high time we adopt AI. Well, I don't need to talk more on that, but we have been seeing that some jobs, right, might be scraped. Some persons might lose their job. In fact, even me too. In fact, the way I'm learning AI, the truth is, I know that so many people will lose their job because of what I'm doing. And that's the honest truth. We cannot keep doing it manually. We cannot keep doing it over and over and over and over again. And another thing also I love about AI is this. We have a lot of application, lot of software, lot of tools out there. Yeah, almost countless. If you go to the financial industry, you see PalmPay, OPay, MoneyPoint, this pay, that pay, this pay, this. There are a lot of apps. If you go to banking, a lot of apps. Go here, a lot of application. But there's something I love about automation. Automation is now connecting all these application words together. See, I love this part about automation. Connecting. You can connect your Google to this, to Slack, to WhatsApp, to Facebook, to LinkedIn, to this platform, to that platform. I love what automation is doing. Connecting applications together. Yes. Don't stand alone. Are you there? Good. Thank you so much for sharing that. So, what is workflow? I don't want to go deeper into like all these concepts. These are like more of class lecture. So, what is workflow? Workflow is like step by step. If you do this, do this. If you do this, do this. If you do this, do this. Right? It's like step by step. But I'm going to guide you on that also. Automation is the use of machine or technology to perform tasks automatically with minimal to no human help in order to achieve one, speed, in order to achieve what? Consistency, in order to and precision than manual work. It allows machine do the routine work so human can focus on complex creativity and scalability. Why do you need automation? Now, do you see all these topics? We actually cover them. Why do you need automation? To increase human efficiency, to focus on higher value tasks. Higher value tasks. To minimize human error, efficiency, to work faster, and also increase productivity. And all of these you actually mentioned, and we have also learned from you. Human effort, number one, can do what? Can result to wasted time. Yes. I've worked in a particular company whereby, in fact, the customer support, they are like a whole building, like a whole block, customer support agents. Everybody will now put headphone and they say that they're responding to calls. Don't worry. If I grab opportunity and be in that office or be in that company again, I'm going to scrape all of them. I don't know if you are customer support here. Go and learn automation. Idea, good. Number two, low employee happiness and retention. Number three, high human resource requirements. Human error, that is repeated low value tasks. Now, what are the concepts of automation? And this we are going to be wrapping up tonight. At least I've opened our eyes. And also this session is going to also continue. Good. So what are the core concepts of automation? Number one, we have a trigger. Please, you can write. We are going to practical now. The first one is what? Trigger. These are the core concepts of automation. What is trigger? Let me explain it this way. I can call it the word starts. Now, you can say trigger is like, it's what starts an automation. It's what starts an automation. And we have different type of trigger. But before I go into that, before I even look at my slide, let me just focus on you. Trigger is like, let's say for example now, you can say, okay, after 6 o'clock, well, sorry, when it's 6 o'clock, do this for me. When it's 5 o'clock, post this for me on my social media platform. When it's 2 o'clock, do this for me. Let me just use the simplest one. Let me say your alarm. When it's, let's say, maybe you always wake up by 4 a.m. For those of you in Lagos, no, it's 4 a.m. You always wake up, good, or 5 a.m. See, when it's 5 o'clock, do what? Ring out, notify me. Set an alarm. Idea. Automation is like that. That's the trigger. You can set a manual trigger. Manual trigger is you are the one that will now click on it, and then it will do what? You start operation. We also have the schedule, and that's where the alarm comes in place. For example, you can say you can schedule it anytime, any day. You can say, okay, I want it every minute. This report I just spoke about, let's say you want to be getting your reports, you want to know your business, you want to be seeing reports, let's say every minute. You can set a trigger. That is after 5 minutes, after 2 minutes, after 1 hour, whichever time that you want. What happened? The report will be sent to you. Every day, you can say, okay, I want this report to be delivered to my email every day. I remember some time ago, not like a time like last year, when I was working as a business intelligence analyst in one of the companies. I do automation. I never knew I was even doing automation. I was using a tool. It's a BI tool. It's called MicroStrategy. Now, there are some managers that need reports. I schedule it. Okay, when they need this particular report, this report automatically sends to their email every 8 o'clock, every 9 o'clock, whichever time they want it. Some people be like, I want this report every Monday. Mr. Joe, your hand is raised. What's the matter? Please, do you want to unmute your mic? Mr. Joe John. Okay, let me continue. Idea automatically sends to their email. So we call it what? A trigger, something that starts something that starts the automation. So number one, it can be what? Can be manual. Manual means you go there and do what? And trigger it and turn it on and activate it. Number two is what? Schedule. You can schedule it. When you schedule it, you don't need to be there. In fact, we always do some automation also in EasyTech. There are some posts, some of you in EasyTech here, that you get to see that will have schedule. We say, when it's 5 o'clock, send this post to all the contacts in EasyTech. Send this post to all the WhatsApp group. What happened? I can be on my road. I can be on the road. I can be sleeping. I can be waking up. What happened? When it gets to that time, automatically the trigger takes place and what? And sends. We also have application trigger. Application. Yes. For example, I can say, when you fill a form, you get an email. That's application. Right? That's what? Application. Good. And then, but this is actually wide. I'm still going to break what webhook is. Webhook. Yes, I'm still going to break property update and also form submission. So these are like a bit of advance. I don't want to go there now. I want to take it step by step on this journey. We also have filtering. What is filtering? Filtering is used to allow or block certain types of data from following a path based on some certain conditions. Filtering can be choosing what to keep and what to be ignored. Let me give an example. Filtering from what? Filter. Now, let me just give you a simple one. Let me say, when you fill a form, for example, you fill a Google form, I want you to receive an automated email instantly. Good, right? Good. Now, let's say when you are filling the form, there's a part that says male and gender. There's a part that says what? Gender. There's a part that says gender. That means you can be male, you can be female. Now, I now want the email to be personalized in the sense that when you say you are male, that is when you fill the form and you say you are male, the email will say, dear sir. But when you fill the form and you say, I am female, when the email is coming to your, when this email is coming to you, you say, dear madam. What have I done? I've done what? I've filtered it. Well, let me use another example. Let me say we are having an event. Let's say, oh, on Saturday we are having AI automation events at Lekki. Let's just assume we're having an event. And then I send a form to everybody on this call. Oh yeah, please, everybody, let's fill this form. We are going for an event. Now, let's say there's a section that says, if you will be going for the event, say yes. If you will not be going, say no. Are you there now? If you be going, say yes. If you not be going, say no. Now, I can filter it in this sense that for all those that says yes, I want to send the venue, the address to them. But those that did not say yes, that is those that say no, I should just what? I should just leave them. Are you there? I've done what? I've filtered it. Filtering. So those that says yes that they will attend, automatically they will receive an email that what? This is the address, this is the venue, this is the time. But those that says no, they will not receive any email. We can customize it. Now, who wants to give me another example in which we can use filtering? Anybody? Just a beautiful example. I will give you examples, but I want somebody to also contribute to this. Yeah, this is an interactive class. Who wants to speak? You can raise your hand. I will call you, and then you can speak. Who wants to give another example where we can use filtering, where filtering can be used to filter some section from another section? Anybody? Anybody? Mr. Aki, let me call him. Mr. Achiever, I have brilliant students here. You must not for my hand. Yes, filter some invalid email. Miss Stella, I would love you to speak. Please, if you want to speak, please raise your hand. I will ask you to unmute your mic. Yes, age limit. I love this. Mr. Mohammed, I love this. Age limit for some job application. Okay, Mr. Enobong. Mr. Enobong, yes, let me hear from you. Mr.
All right. Thank you so much. Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone this year.
Good evening.
I really enjoyed it because it is indeed an eye-opener for me. So actually another example I can make is for application letter. Maybe you, as a company, you need a certain people to apply for a role, and you now filter those that have channeled the application based on the required, on the required. So sorry, you now filter those that have channeled their application to the company's required something. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Nabang. Okay, another person. I want a lady. I want a lady to speak now. I want it. I will go to call ladies. So where are the ladies? I don't know. Where are the ladies? Where are the ladies? I want the lady to speak. Mr. Augusta, Mr. Udwak, are you still with us? Miss Fadipe. Ladies. Years of experience. Okay. I don't know. Mr. and Mrs. Alex, let me hear from you. Yeah, let me hear from you. You're gonna meet your mic now. And a practical example we can use filtering.
Good evening, sir. I'm
Good
with you
evening,
now.
sir.
Yeah, this is Alex. Mr. Alex, yeah. Thank you.
Yes, you can proceed. You can proceed.
Hello, sorry, I just joined in now, so please, I don't know where.
Okay, who wants to speak? Miss Stella, I can see a lot of ladies here and they're not answering, they're not talking. Let's talk. Oh, this is an interactive section. Yes.
Good evening.
Hello. Yes, good evening, Miss Stella. Yes, let me hear from you. Filtering.
Yeah, I say like few times some invalid email. Let's say email that does not include ads, so it's invalid. So AI can filter before sending the message.
It's deep. Yes, you are correct. Yes, you are correct. Are you there? Yes, you are correct. So let's say some invalid email, inconsistent email, right? We can hardly filter it out. Yes, we can filter it out. And of course, there's a whole lot we can actually use this same scenario. I'm seeing more hands now. Okay, let me allow Mr. Kazim to speak. Mr. Kazim. Mr. Kazim. Yes, customer chunk. Mr. Quadri, Akim. Yeah. Mr. Quadri, yes, you can unmute your mic and speak, please.
Can you?
You are muting your mic.
Can you hear me?
You said, yes, I can hear you clearly.
When we are talking about filtering, in network, there is what they call a firewall in network. So firewall in network filter unwanted traffic out of a network, while give way to the traffic that is required to pass. It filter unwanted traffic, while it will accept the one it wants. So I'm trying to relate this scenario of filtering to firewall on a network, and in terms of a network. I don't know if it's suits what we are discussing.
Yes, it's suited, but I don't really understand network, but you understand your feed better, right?
Exactly, because in network, the function of a firewall is to allow certain traffic to come through, while a block unwanted traffic.
Yeah, so thank you so much for that. Good. Okay, I can see Mr. Kingsley. Please, Mr. Kingsley, will be the last person for now. Yeah, and then we can proceed. Mr. Kingsley, let me hear from you.
Okay, for this filtering, I'll give an instance or a scenario with backlog. Every firm and every establishment, practically those that work with maybe agile work system or Scrum, there's always a backlog of tasks that should be done. And in those backlog, they are always grouped based on priority and severity. So with AI automation, I think it can automatically assign the task to those involved or those who should carry on the assignment based on the priority. So I think it can filter the backlog by the priorities on its own and assigning them as scheduled. Because since there is schedule, it can filter the backlog based on the priority and based on the scheduled time that has been given for it to send to those that should carry on the task. It can do that on its own.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I want to appreciate everyone who has spoken tonight. In fact, your contributions are very, 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 very welcome. Of course, personally, I don't understand all the feeds, right? I don't understand all the feeds. So I also have my own niche. Notwithstanding, automation can be applied to any feed, to any domain, right? AI automation can be applied to any domain. All right, before we get to take our rest, EasyTech just launched a new course, and that is AI automation. AI and automation. And for the next 8 weeks, starting from next week, we are starting 8 weeks intensive training on AI automation. You get to learn how to turn your manual tasks into fully automated workflows that what saves time, saves energy, and also saves stress. You'll be learning tools like number one, N8N, Make.com. You'll be learning tools like Zapier, Vibe coding, you'll be working on real automation projects. And in fact, you'll be using app scripts. In fact, I love app scripts. I made a post on LinkedIn about app scripts, and it's a beautiful tool you need to know. In fact, everybody needs to know how to use app scripts. Google Workspace made easy, let me call it that way, and it's 100% free. Anytime I see charge you some dollars, and maybe they'll come and charge you some dollars, but Google has scripts, and most tool we use today is Google. You are joining this class tonight with your Google account. You have a Google Mail, you have Google Map, Google YouTube, Google this, Google that, Google Calendar, Google, just mention it. You can actually connect all these Google Form, Google Drive, Google is endless now. Can you mention everything? We have a lot of Google. Now, if you want to connect all these Google products together for free, just learn Google Apps Scripts. I'm here to guide you, right? So for the next 3 months, what you achieve, you move from manual work to smart automated system. And the truth is, you can also introduce it to your business. You can introduce it to your work. Not only that, you will create workflows that run 24/7. You don't need to be there. But there's some workflow that runs now that is working till now. Even till now. You build automations for businesses. Yes. So many persons have reached out to me. In fact, as I'm finishing this class like this, I'm going back to those tasks. So are you there? Good. So you can build automation system for businesses. Not only that, also all our classes are 100% online. You can learn from the comfort of your homes. And class starts 8 p.m. So you don't need to no. Go to your work. When you're back from work, you take your class. All our classes are recorded. For those of you who have been part of EasyTech, I don't need to, you understand how the system works and how everything works. But for those of you who are new, you are still welcome to EasyTech Academy. So, and the duration is 8 weeks. So now for all those that will be paying tonight, you are paying what? 30,000 naira. So for those who will be paying tonight, paying tomorrow, and as you are making your payments, you are getting access. In fact, as you are getting access, you will see some automation. Yes, as you finish your payments, you will see some automation that will be displayed. Yes, there's some things we've also automated. As you're making your payment, some automations will be carried out. Are you there? Good. So this is to make the work faster, easier. And as you are joining the academy, as I starting by next week, we'll be expanding on your knowledge on how this actually works. And this is where we're going to stop for tonight. I want to believe that you've enjoyed your time. So please, for those who will be interested in learning this skill, to apply it in their work, to apply it in their business, to solve repetitive tasks. And of course, it's in high demand. In fact, it's in high demand. If you don't have a job, learn automation. I can assure you, after 1 month, 2 months, if you are very, very serious, in fact, you'll be the one saying, I'm overwhelmed. And that's the honest truth, because AI automation is one of the hottest in demand skills. Do your research, right? And look at the amount we are giving it out to you. It's more like free. It's more like free. For certification, yes, there is certification after the completion of your training. And the truth is, you will work on several projects. Like you will work on multiple projects. You will work on, see, AI automation is problem-based. Problem-based. You know, today I was just talking. After the talking, I still diving deep into how to use this tool to achieve our tasks. That will be all for now. I want to appreciate everyone. So what's the prerequisite? You don't need tech background. In fact, you don't need to know how to code. No, these are all low-code tools. When I say low-code, you don't need to code. They are low-code application. They are low-code application. Now, how do you sell? All this will be discussed alongside the training. How do you sell? How do you scale? I'm going to give you strategies. Upwork is there. As you're learning, you are creating an Upwork account. Yes, because we don't just training you for Nigerian market only. We're also training you for global market. So as you're learning, you are training, we open an Upwork account, we help you optimize it with the guidance that you need, and also you start pushing out your proposals, start mixing up with people. And also, leading automation is also a very, very good strategy for you to also get global opportunities. We also be guiding you on how to optimize your LinkedIn and how to be job ready. The truth remains that the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. So for as many who are willing to make their payments, whichever group you are, either the EasyTech main group or the pre-recorded group, whichever WhatsApp group you are in the EasyTech ecosystem, just send a message to our admin and then make your payment immediately, and then you'll be added to the master class, to the paid group, right? And then your training starts immediately by next week. Don't forget, for all late registration, they'll be paying 50,000 naira. For all late registration, they'll be paying 50,000 naira. And from next year, that's 100% truth. The price might increase. So the best thing is to do what? Start now. Start soon. It's still in high demand, and the opportunities are also endless for you. Imagine you're a social media manager going through that stress. Why can't you just create a system that can help you do it faster, easier? You'll be able to manage more brands, you'll be more productive, more efficient. All right, start all for now. I'd love to take just 2 questions. Just 2 questions. If you have questions, please, I would love you to raise your hand. When you raise your hand, I'm going to attend to your question, and then you can ask your question. 2 questions, please. 2 questions. 2 questions. Just raise your hand. I'm going to call you. You ask your question, and then I'm going to provide answers to your questions. And nobody's asking question. All right, that will be all for now. Thank you so much. Okay, yes, okay, you said we really understand. Please more discount to okay, I understood you. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. I want to appreciate everyone who have joined this section. I'm so much excited. Please, if you still have more questions, please share on the WhatsApp group. Share your experience. Share what you've learned, right? We also want to learn from you. Thank you so much for joining this section. I want to appreciate you all. I want to appreciate you all for joining this section. Thank you so much. Do have a lovely night rest. Take care of yourself. See you in class. That'll be all for now. Bye.